What is going on, guys? Welcome back to The Last Caretaker. We're continuing where we left off in the last one. Sun's now rising, so we should hopefully be okay to jump in the water. We're going to go down and get ourselves another egg. First things first, I'm just going to come up here and I'm just going to have a look around to see if there's any sharks. Nope. Okay, we're good. Just double checking them just to make sure. We're going to take this down with us if we can. Let's go. Looks like we can take this down, which is good. There you go, I can see it. Seed Reserve 01. Hello. So what we're probably going to do today, we're not even a minute, well, just over a minute into the game. We're going to probably today load up probably one human. Wow, okay, so she's buoyant. Good to know. Open up the hatch. And I go. Very, very frame ratey down here. Big juddery. The best way of calling it. Right, okay, we're gonna get one seed. We've got an hour on each one of these seeds, which is good. Right, you're coming out. There we go, she's in. Right, we now got an hour to get it to where we need to get it to, so let's get the bobby thing in. I'm going in first this time, okay. Down I go. Oh, I do want to do is I do want to close the door as well, but not sure how well this is going to work. Where's my egg gone? There. Grab a hold of it. Let's head on out. And then I was going to do 3, but I think doing 3 is going to be a bit too much. But we don't also have the... oh, look, we're going to get attacked here. So let me just turn on my light. Just to stop them. Stops them from attacking. Turn the light back off. Almost at the surface. Where's the boat? Over here. We'll head over to the fire station. Might have to actually reload the game as well. Let's just try and get on board first. There we go. What I'll do is I'll just plant that there. And we'll get it to the Lazarus as soon as we can. Just because the rain's come on in, I can't actually see where we're going, so I'm not exactly sure which engine I've got turned on. Just electric right now. We'll use electric just to get us close. Looks like we've got ourselves an angel as well. See if we can bring him back to the Lazarus. Complex. You gonna follow me back, buddy? More than likely what's probably happened is he's probably locked onto my vessel before. And we've got out of his range and he's then just sort of started to float up. See if he'll follow. I think if I come out he follows. Looks like he's following. We're only 1 kilometers away, but sorry, but if you want to catch up, you're gonna have to real catch up. That's where I'm going. Sorry. We do have time to spare, but might be something I do in between episodes or something like that. Is this guy full? No. The thing is, once we get close to the Lazarus complex, I'm going to have to slow down. I do believe there's some mines kicking around. This guy's still on though. Okay, I can come off. I'm not using it right now. Lazarus complex should be somewhat here right in front of us. But I can't see diddly squat. Okay, more than likely what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go that way a bit, then bring this side of the boat down side, and then we'll face down that way. Be the best bet. It's not quite a far run from there. We're well over halfway. Actually, yeah, halfway is about where we are now, actually. We're about halfway there. Hello, there we go. Lazarus complex is just coming into full view. She turns a lot quicker as well. With every engine running. I think this is the quickest we're ever getting back to the Lazarus, actually. I don't see the Angel anymore, though. See the shark flipping out. Give it one shark there, one shark over there. Probably take out both of them. Okay, no mines over here either, which is good. Right. Cut off diesel. Slow right down just to 1. We actually kick it off. I would say that's more or less perfect. Right, and then what we'll do, we'll drop an anchor. And disconnect the moorings. Like so. That there freezes up. Right, let's go take our guy inside, guy or girl inside, and we'll go connect her up. Going up. Welcome back to the Lazarus complex. It's been a little while. For you guys it's been a while. For me it's only been about like a week. Been a week since I've last been here. Because I made another human, didn't I? Alright, let's pop her in. Yeah, and she's got stuck, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to quickly save and come back. So give me 2 seconds and I will be right back. Okay, we're back. Everything's still sort of lighting up. And we should be good here now. We should have electricity flowing, which we do. We have water flowing, which we indeed do. And this guy's now turned into that. There we go, paused an hour. Yeah, we're good. Everything here is good. So, all I need to do now is start loading her up. First things first, I'm actually going to go check on a couple of things before we do much more. I'm going to head down. I still haven't scrapped this entire area, by the way. I never thought it was needed. It is needed, I just haven't got around to it yet. Like like these guys are still here and everything. 2 seconds. Let me just press U. You wanna come at me? Still like that around. You know what? Just because I'm sick of getting attacked by this. She should then pop. There we go. We're good. Everything here is starting and stopping because of these guys are full, which is good. But that's fine. We're producing power down here. We've got extra battery down here as well, so we're good. I'm just going to close that door. But yeah, there's still like loads of stuff to scrap, which I haven't even scrapped yet, so that's on my to-do list, I'm not gonna lie. I'll just bring that back down here. I'll just close up that door though. So we're good on water. I don't need to worry too much about that. I also need to make probably some food for this guy. Which I do have this chest here just full of foods and stuff, which is always good. I've also got some vitamins here as well, just in case I needed them. I pulled those off the boat. Actually, can I actually make the bigger guy of this? You know what? I'm going to show you guys how this works. So what I'll do is I'll just throw those in there. And if I toggle this on, she should then process the food and throw it out for me. There you go. Once it gets going, it actually picks up a lot of speed quickly. There you go, she's out anyway. I'll just turn it off. There you go. I got some omega-3 and some fat from that, which is always good. Right, well, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to try and make a human. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to use to make it, but I'm going to take all these guys and then I'm going to figure it out from there. Right, let's put some of this food in, shall we? So I'm thinking about putting that guy in, which gives me either a station maintenance engineer or door jammer. I think door jammer is actually one of the easiest ones to get, I think. What if I put that in? What about a couple of those? Okay, there we go. That's better. That's better. Right, let's add that to rack as well. Let me just pause that. I don't really want it. Didn't really want to start that off straight away. Probably some more fat, I think. That does that. Okay. Does that. Years. I'm just gonna try and make. I'm gonna make this guy. I think if I can. Right. Let me just put all of that in. Was that done? 47 years with all of that. Right. Okay. So we need 3 things, which give me these 3. So let me just move my mouse out of the way so I can actually go back to the boat and grab some of that. 47-year-olds, 52 centimeters tall. He's not even a ruler in height. Alright, let's go find some stuff to plonk in you then. I'm also going to try and upgrade this place as well while we're here. Connect up more pods. repair them even. We'll do a couple of trips back and forwards. It's going to take 10 minutes to grow this guy anyway, so... Let's see what we can do. So we need... things such as... Okay, so we need adaptability. Right, what gives us adaptability then, eh? Let's have a look. Wisdom. Adaptability, there we go. That gives us 10. What else do we need? So we need adaptability, we need creativity. And focus. I need adaptability, logic, wisdom. Don't need logic, I need focus. There's another adaptability, I'll take that. That gives us focus, adaptability even, and leadership. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. That gives me creativity and focus, which I need. That also gives me creativity and focus. Right, let me just take one of those. I think that might be good. Let's give these a go. We'll come back if we need any more. What I'll do as well is I'm going to go see what I need to get these the Lazarus containers up and running, and we'll bring those materials over as well. Why not? Enjoy some making humans. This is actually quite fun. I actually do enjoy this bit. Okay, so this has got adaptability and focus, so let me add that. So I need creativity now. So creativity and focus, I'll add that. There we go. So we're actually making this guy 100% now. And I've not really used up much of that. I've used most of this up, but that's fine. Right, let's make this guy. Let's begin. That'll do me. Right, let's figure out what I need to get these guys operational. So I need plastic, glass, rubber, iron, aluminium, some titanium, and some carbon fiber. We're just going to see if it's the same for all three. Which I have a feeling it is. Guy's absolutely drinking that now. If we can get all of these guys online, then it means I can use anyone I want. Okay, right, let's head back to the boat. We'll grab everything we need. We'll come back, repair them. I've got all three in a screenshot, so it's fine. And we should be able to make them all today, actually. It's actually going to be a lot of fun. How's this guy doing? Your fault. I will take you as well. That's practically how you make humans anyway. Making humans is fairly easy, actually. Making them tall and stuff like that is a different story, but... figure the rest of that out at some point. Right, what do I need? I need... Let's go back to the first one. So we need plastic, all of them. Quite a bit of plastic, actually. 20 plastic for every one of them. So it's 246. I need 60 plastic. Get out of this one here. 35. Start up here, I guess. I need 60 just plastic, so let me just... $65. 60 plastic. Right, what else do I need across the board? I need 10 glass across the board, I think. Yep, so that's 30 glass. I've got glass in here, haven't I? Yep. So there's 15. What should I say? $10 glass across the board, so I only need 30. There's 30 glass. What else do I need? 10 rubber across the board, so it's 30 rubber. That's rubber. What else do I need? 30 rubber across the boards. Do I need iron for all of them? So 15 iron. What I'll do is I'll just take a bunch of iron. Do I have any iron in this chest? No, I do not. You know what? I'll just take 100 iron. There's 100 iron. I'm going to need 10 gold. There you go, I'll just take that. I only need like a couple of aluminiums. That should be enough. Carbon fiber I need a bit of. That's 8 in that chest. And luckily I don't have that much carbon fiber. I think carbon fiber I'll actually run out of. No, I'm not. I've got loads. There you go. Loads of carbon fiber, and I need 5 titanium per, so that's 15 titanium, which I should have in here. I've got more than enough. Like I said, got more than enough. Right, let's go rebuild these guys. Let's go fix them up. We'll come back with some stuff, but that's fine. I should probably actually really go through all my chests and label everything correctly and everything, but I don't have time for that. Not right now, anyway. I will at some point. Let's get these Lazarus pods built. Let's see how our humans doing. Just still got 5 minutes left, really. So plenty of time for us to repair all these guys. I love how like I started at the beginning just nicely doing everything and then just completely just went, no. Yeah, there you go, there's that one operational. There's that operational. Let me just go check on power just in case we're running incredibly low on power. No, we're quite good on power, but it looks like it's only pulling power from those ones. Power getting pulled from over here. Oh, there's this guy on. That's just a drain on power. There's a random wheel there. Let me just go open this. I just want to go double check to make sure that everything up here is in operational order. I think I still got one of the Lazarus pods, I think, to fully fix. I just want to go up here and make sure that everything's hunky-dory. It is nighttime. I have a feeling one of these has come disconnected. Because these guys aren't draining. Those guys should be draining and they're not. Yep, let's go see if I can spot it. That's connected and that's green. That's connected and that's green. That's connected in green. That's connected in green. That one's connected in green. That one's connected in green. That's connected in green. So is that. That ain't though. It's here. That's where the issue is. There you go. I knew it would be something simple. There we go. We're now pulling in power from up top now as well, which means I shouldn't run out of power at all in here. Which is really, really good. Right, okay. You're good. Get this last guy operational. That's all my 4 Lazarus pods done. There we go, even this guy's now operational. That means all 4 of these guys are ready to rock and roll. Awesome. I don't think I've got any water cable on me. No, I don't. Bit of bio waste there. Probably left over from when I did something. How long we got left? About 41 seconds. Nice, okay. And then everything's now working here in the Lazarus, which is brilliant. What is that there? Little puff of smoke. Anything else I need to actually do here? Don't really think so. Yeah, but these here now are all nice and fully charged, which helps. Everything's coming down from up top. I love seeing all of the blue wire coming down, powering everything up. What I really want to do now is I want to connect everything up. Not turn everything on, but just like connect everything up. Just gonna grab that from there. I'll power you up. And then you can get your power from right here. Then I'm thinking I can go that way, and then do I actually have enough to build anything on me? No. Right, let's go grab some buildables. Have to figure out which way is out. The best way for me to find out is looking at the Lazarus pods. Oh shit, which way is out, Joe? I'm lost. That way. It's incredibly hard to figure out your way in and out. If you get turned around, I got completely turned around there. Doesn't normally happen to me, getting turnarounds like that. That looks like it's daytime again, which means we should be producing a lot more power. It doesn't actually take as much power to build humans, surprisingly. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unload myself with junk. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab those, I'm going to grab that and that. I'm also going to grab that as well, just in case I need it. Right, let's go back in. Luckily now we're not on a timer or anything. Everything's just ticking away nicely. We'll get our Lazarus stuff done today. And then we'll head over to the Exodus, where we're probably going to spend an episode and launch. I really like what I did there, actually. It's very good. I like it. Right, okay, so I think what I was going to do is I was just going to take this guy straight out from here and hook you straight into there. Just fine for me. It looks like we're done. She's indeed, she's done. And then what I was going to do for this guy is... There you go. If I want to make 4 humans all at once now, I 100% can. Without any issues. Cool. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll head up top. I just want to head up top and see what else is up there. You know what? To be honest with you, do I ever plan on fabricating stuff from in here anymore or breaking anything down in here? Breaking down, no. Maybe fabricating stuff, yes. Yeah, you're getting broken down. Warning, unknown pattern for items. Do I have stuff in here? No. Warning, unknown pattern for items unavailable to extract all parts. That's a bit of crap. Might as well just keep it there then. I'll just keep it unplugged. These I'm going to take now. I don't really fabricate much in here. I'm going to get rid of this guy and put in the bigger one. Which I think I have the blueprint for. I just don't think I've unlocked it yet. Now I need to try and find it in here because there it is there. So there should be a bigger one. Down here somewhere. There it is right there. I've got it right there. Can I find it now in this list? No, not in that row. There's that one. Oh, we've also got these guys now as well. Farm and bed. There it is. Apparently this gives you also methane, but I'm thinking about maybe putting that one somewhere else and not actually grinding down most of this here, but grinding it down elsewhere, which might be wise. Also, I'll just keep this here for now, for if I need to make foods. I'll take that with me. Anyway, let's pop upstairs. I might actually do one other thing while we're here, actually. I might put like a bit of water purification on board the boat. For one reason, really. You'll find out in a minute. Alright, here we are at the top. So yeah, this is all my solar panel setup up here. Don't really have much more than solar panels. I could put some... Oh, hello. There's a lot of things become unplugged up here. All these guys are unplugged. I haven't actually been up here since the update, so... I do know with the update it actually did do some of this, so... That makes sense. That panel solely powers the entire complex. And that battery. To be honest with you, we don't use that much power, believe it or not. And then that there just runs in here. Really what I should have done is I should have put the battery inside of here. Like right here or something. And then, or right here actually. And then that there should power up the whole everything, but you know what? We're here, we might as well just go do it. I'm just going to check all my wires over here, make sure all that's good. This guy's not producing any power, why? You should be. You are producing a little bit. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go grab a battery. I'm going to move a battery. This is me just sort of like finishing off like my my complex here. I'd love to build like something like this and like Minecraft or something. To be honest with you, like a lot of people say like you go past Minecraft and stuff like that. Like I remember when it first came out, I was one of the first in the like very early alpha. I was playing it, which was, I'm not gonna lie, a very long time ago. Like some of my nieces and nephews and stuff like that always bang on about it and this, that, and the other. I'm like, yeah, I remember when it came out like years ago. Like years and years ago. I was one of the first people to play it. Oof, the boat's a bit damaged. Don't know what form, but we'll repair it. Wow, she's down to like 60% as well. There you go, she's fine. She's good. She's good, Jim, she's good. Right, well, I'm probably gonna need... Okay, I'm not gonna need... I actually need to, I think I need to grab some more plastic and stuff as well. Iron in here, yeah. Plastic is only 4 in there. How much plastic is in here? Enough to do my job. Oh wow, nope, actually I had loads of plastic in my inventory. Those away. That can go away, that and that can go. Right, let me build a temporary battery. This is technically not going to be a temporary battery, this one's going to be a permanent battery. But this one's going to go replace on the roof, the one that's currently up there. Just because I think it's better to have it inside than it is outside. It just tidies things up. Makes things a bit tidier and makes things a bit nicer. Less cable runs, I should really say. Right, turn that off. Let's go move that battery. This is literally just me tidying things up, like making things a lot more nice, a lot more smoother, a bit more efficient. Yet again, I don't think I can really tidy up inside. I would love to tidy up inside here with like the amount of cables I have to run around the room and everything, but everything has to run around the room to go down, to go up, to go back around and connect in the middle. We can probably easily just run it down the middle and then just split it off that way, split it off that way, and split it off that way. Probably be better, but can't really tidy up this bit here, but I could tidy up down here a bit more. I should have really charged myself up while I was down there. Yet again, I've still got like quite a lot of power left. I'm not really grinding stuff down. Well, I will be, but not too much. I love that. Right, I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll pop the battery here, I think. Pop it there? Yeah. That'll just be a simple little run to there. And everything. Right, okay, we're gonna knock off the facility here for a second or two. Right, here we go. Facility's off. Facility's back on. What I'm gonna do is I'm just going to, instead of equalize, I'm just gonna tell it to feed this battery into there. There we go. If this has got any charge left in it, it can go into me. There you go. So that panel now runs the entire facility. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I want to change this a little bit. Yet again, that battery's got quite a lot of battery in it, so should be good for a minute or two. I'm actually going to stick this one on the roof. Just because it makes sense for it to be up here. To me, it does anyway. You guys will probably disagree with me, but I think it's better up on the roof, away from the rest of the panels. Oh, shit. Wrong button. Oops. Fall down. There we go. And then that there should feed the panels. That should feed into here. This guy's quite full anyway, so yep, we're good. Let me just close that door. Alright. Lovely. And then that's practically everything up here. I think I stripped down everything down up here. The only thing I would like to do is score 5 baskets in here. But I don't think I've got any materials on me to build stuff. I do, but I don't. It's pretty much a battery right there, but I know I have a couple of boxes over here still which I didn't break down. That could help me. Well, the big ones too. Yeah, these guys can now be picked up so easily. Oh, hello. See, still finding stuff around here. I haven't been back here really since the update, so these guys might help me. I might find a couple more kicking around somewhere. I mainly broke everything down. One there, look. It's cool to see. Still find, as they add stuff back into the game, wherever they place them, they do reappear though. Which is good. I probably need at least one more box. See if we can find one more. Hello, there's another one there. There should still be at least one more box somewhere kicking about. That didn't break down. It's under here. Nothing. Here's one. Should be at least one more kicking around here somewhere. Maybe I don't just have another one. I guess that should do. 3 should do. Well, I'm going to cheat here a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Oh, hello. Let's not pull on the cord. So, if I get these 3, then you got to score 5 in a row. Put that one there. Grab the next one. Put it on top. Grab a third one. Put on top of that one. Up there should be tall enough. I can't jump up at you see. What I have to do is I'm gonna have to do that. I can jump up here like that, and then I can sink the baskets. Okay, so oh shit, I just pushed it off. There we go. I think there's only 4 left here, actually. Yeah, there is. Right, let's see if we can do it. Okay, so if I drop the blue one. So 1. Oops. Oops. What to do with the basketball? Two. 3. Four. 5. Yep, there's 5 of those. Let's see if I can do 5 of this. So what am I at now on that? 0. Oops. One. Two. 3. 4. 'Kay, I just need to score 1 more and then I've got my 5. There we go. Five and 5. Right. I'm gonna go see if that upsets my achievement. I need to do it so many times, but I done it 5 there and 5 there, so we'll see if that works. Anyway, I think we're done up here now. I think that's everything I needed to do. Let's go do some changes to the boat, I think. Because I did see when we were building there, we do now have this guy, which is a farming bed, but we do need to have water for it. So we're going to go figure that bit out now. Which is the whole thing why there's a little bit on the back of the boat with like water and stuff. You can actually pump water directly from the boat, which is nice. Also, we're going to leave our pod there. Actually, you know what? We'll take our pod with us. She's done, so she might as well just come with. She's made. Can't remember what type of human we made now, but we'll have a look at the stats here before the end of the episode. I'm done in there now. Actually, no, hold on. No, I'm not. Somebody's going to be screaming at me in the comments going, you forgot your resources. Almost. Leave the container here for just in case I need it, but yeah, I'll take all my resources. Thank you. That's all that done. Actually, I just realized I'm missing a bit of health. Missing 1% health somehow. Not sure how that happened, but it happened. Anyway, now we can close that door. We're done there. She can just go there for a minute. Going down. There's a lot of guys just trying to chase me there. What I'll do is I'm going to put this guy in here, and I'm just going to place it there for now. Which is nice and safe there. Let's have a look at the stats quick. So the weight is 55 kilograms, the strength is 74, life expectancy is 45 years, height is 52 centimeters, leadership is 3, focus is 5, creativity is 5, and adaptability is 6. Station aroma, that one guy is. All right. But yeah, we've got this guy right here, which we can make a water purifier here on the back of the boat, which I think is a good idea. Where's the water purifier? Installation. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go dump this battery in here. Let me just start that off. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop the basketballs in there. Paints can go in here. Materials can go in here. She's full. Alright, let's make this water purifier now, shall we? Water purifier. Where are you? You look similar to that, but you're not that. Where's the water tank? Where's the goddamn water purifier? I'm not seeing it. You know what might be easier to find it is if I just turn on this machine here. Usually this machine helps me out quite a bit. Diesel generator. There it is. Water purifier. There she is. Just what we need. She goes nicely there as well. Right, let me just go put all those parts into this guy. There she is right there. Let me just add all parts to queue. Grab some water cable. And I'm probably going to build a water tank as well on board, just so then I've got one. We only probably need one. Then it's just a matter of where do I put it. She's fairly big though, that's the only thing. Could you squeeze in here? Where could she squeeze into? She could squeeze in right there, actually. There you go. There? Yeah. And then what I'll do is I'll bring the water cable back from there, bring it in through here, put a connector here or something, and then take her in that way. Yeah, let's do that. Right, I just need to bring those parts up over here as well. There she is. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hook that up there like that. I'm just going to take power straight back. And then like that. Water can come into there. Oh. Just slightly the wrong way around, but she'll be fine. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a connector there. Just so then it runs nicely across the deck. Like that. And she can come out of there like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick something right here, I think. Which will be this little bed thing here. Probably like that. And then let's just get the fabricator to build me... I don't even know where that bed is, even in this list. There it is there. Let's just add all parts to queue. And then what I'll do as well is I'll just add all of these parts to queue. Any one of those. And I'm probably going to need to increase my batteries, actually. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 batteries in over here. Just because I'm going to be having extra things going. I think what we can also do is then plant like... I think we can plant one of these like trees in there, I think. I think I've got a tree in here, I think. Small tree. I think that I can plant a small tree out there. I think first things first, let's try and get everything built. I haven't even done this yet, have I? And then this guy can go from there into there. I think what I'm going to do as well, actually, is I'm just going to unplug you. Charges me up. I need charging anyway, so take 2 birds with 1 stone. Like so. And then this guy can come from here into there. There we go. But I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to build 2 more batteries just so I've got a little bit more battery storage. I haven't actually increased the batteries on board ever, actually. Don't really use them for anything else other than powering the boat, and I've always found what I've currently got is more than fine. I'm just going to disconnect that quick. I'm just going to build another battery here. Right now, ships are enough of its own power only right now. Currently clipped into the other battery. As soon as it decides to build, that can go into there. As soon as it decides to finish, building. So all those 3 batteries now have equalized. Like so. And back into the boat. Everything should now equalize properly. But yeah, all this is working out here. We're getting some fresh water. And then what I'll do is I'll just run fresh water from here to there. But yeah, I'm not sure what I need to actually put in that. This maybe? Not sure. Let's find out. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what I need to put in here now. I need to put something in there. What? I have no idea. I'm guessing something organic. Seaweeds. Bio waste. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what we put in, but I'm pretty sure we can put the tree in at some point. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop the tree in there, put that in there. We can tidy up all this. Oh, I get some titanium back from that. Nice. I'm not running too low on titanium then. Can't remember what we've even recycled, what had the titanium in it, to be honest, but I'll take it. I'm not gonna bash it too much. Right, does that have everything else in that I need? Yeah. Bit more darker there with that tank there now. But yeah, how is power to the ship going? She's getting low. Obviously once this stuff's ran once, it's gonna sit there and probably run once every now and again. She's not going to run all the time. And then we'll just turn it on and off when this tank gets low. When the tank gets low, turn it on. When it's full, you'll be fine. But then yet again, you got to remember as well, I've stabilized 2 more batteries from that as well, which is like 4.1 is actually not too bad, actually. I've got a lot more power on the boat if I need it, is the main moral of the story. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what I need to actually put in here. To be honest. It's about half full. I'm not sure if I have to break some stuff down and then pop it in there or not. I have no idea. I guess I'll figure it out in between this episode and next. But other than that, we're ready to rock and roll. We've got our guy on boards. We've got everything else ready to rock and roll. We're finished here at the Lazarus for now. I do need to go down and rip all this place down to nothing. But yeah, I haven't got around to that yet. It's going to take a hot minute for me to do that, so... And I also need to get rid of that guy at some point. I really do. I really like our boat though. I really like how it's all came about. Like, we're quite full on fuel still. Much fuel we got on board. Still got loads. Just waiting for this to finish off, but Yeah, she's going to run for quite some time, but what we'll do is until I figure out what we need, I'll just, I'll shut it all off. She's not really needed for now. Right, anyway, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this one here. We'll head over to the Exodus in the next one, and then we're going to launch our guy up into space. But for now, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. If you guys have, please do hit that like button. If not, the dislike button's always right next to that. Hit subscribe if you guys haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
What the fuck are you doing, Morgan?